Today we got a guide for you here for 2-8 Master Mode, giving you the team, the strategy, and the breakdown to help you succeed in 3-star, particularly on auto as well. So looking forward to covering that here for you today. Appreciate you tuning in, and as always, thank you for your support. Appreciate the likes and the subs to help the channel grow. Now, if you happen to have a question or comment throughout today's episode, do let me know. Other great ways to support down below, along with the timestamps where I break down all that stuff that I just said here today. So let's get moving. We want to get grooving and take a look at this particular guide to help you succeed on Master Mode 2-8. All right, so here's what we got going on in 2-8. You get an opportunity to go ahead and get Fig, Cookie, Soul Core. Powered level is about 378. Let's go ahead and dive into it here. Now, for those of you that are new, for those of you that are returning veterans, a couple of key pieces here. First off, as always, we have enemies max HP increased. We have enemies debuff resistant. We also have HP shield capacity decreased. We have healing decreased, and summon creatures lifetime decrease. Now we also have caps here with the special conditions. Max cookie level at 60, max level at 60, skill level as well. Max cookie grade is 1A bonds, sugar gnome, laboratory, custom sets, guild level, guild relics, X. So those are all important considerations. Now, when we look at the enemies, this level is similar to one of the ones in the first episode. We'll talk about that here in a second. Now, with that said, a couple of key components here. We got Cake Warriors, we got Cake Hounds, we got these big Choco Roll Hogs, and then we also got our big baddies here at the end. Mini bosses always at the end of all these levels. In Master Mode, we got the Dire Cake Hog and the Frenzied Choco Cake Warrior. So again, going back to that episode 1 level that I was talking about and Run, they have the Dire Cake Hogs. These things come flying in, they push your team back, they keep stunning. So it's important to make sure that you have that accounted for in your particular team. This team is similar to the one that we built. I've ran it with several different teams, and we'll talk about some of those strategies here to help you succeed and overcome Master Mode 2-8 here with that 3-star as always. So here's the team that we have in terms of breakdown. Schwarzwalder, I like Schwarzwalder at the front. Wildberry can be a good sub. This guy's going to keep pushing the lines back, hold them back. It helps counteract the stuns here with the Dire Cake Hogs, which is very, very important. Then additionally, something different that I've done, I've actually put Eclair in this one. I put Eclair despite some of the shield decreasing, really to drop the defense of our enemies here and help us get through and plow these Dire Cake Hogs down actually a little bit faster than general. You certainly can use a continued go wide strategy, which is something that I've done for the other guides. You can check those out here to give you some other ideas and concepts of teams in particular to be successful. Then we've got Sherbet. Sherbet, again, giving us high velocity damage, DPS, and then additionally single target in particular is going to help you take down the Dire Cake Hogs. Then we got Frost Queen. I like stacking with the Frost, which is why a Frost Queen is really that big heavy AoE effect and target area of effect cookie damage dealer for us here in this particular run. Stacks well, works well with these two. Again, a solid strategy. And then last but not least, we do have Pure Vanilla for those big heals and the additional shield, as always, making this a very, very powerful team. Now, some of the things you can certainly move around are these three. I would consider keeping these two as the core component, but again, how you want to do damage and take things down, you can use a bunch of go wides. You could pop in Vampire Cookie and a host of other things. If we go into edit mode here, you could grab Sea Fairy, you could grab Black Pearl, you could also grab Moonlight, you could grab Clotted Cream. All those ones stack very well. Certainly if you run these in there as well, some of the stuff that we've shown here, that's gonna make you successful. So all right, then we got here our treasures. We got Old Pilgrim Scroll. We also have Squishy Jelly Watch and Gatekeeper's Ghost Horn. You could switch some of these things around if you wanted to. Let's go into here. Whoop, if we go edit, there we go. Quickly here, you could always grab the whistle. The whistle can be a good one in terms of swapping out something like that for that focus damage. We did keep it on everything else, and some of these other things if you need them. The revive one there is always perfect if you're a little low in terms of that power level and survivability. So that is that piece. And then last, let's go ahead and take a look at the toppings. So here in the toppings space, we'll quickly do a flyby. so you can see it. Certainly you can go check out all the other guides here, because we do a topping guide for each cookie as well that you can go take a look at. So for Schwarzwälder here, we do have 5 solid almonds, really focused on survivability and damage resistance. Sherbet here, we do have our 5 raspberry effect set. So for that attack for 5%, focused on damage dealing with this one. Eclaired here, we also are focused on cooldown with our chocolate set, essentially getting this defense down as much as we can, and hopefully also triggering a lot of those additional shields. Then we have Frost Queen. Frost Queen, you can go either way. This particular one, again, we're focused on making sure that we get our special off and freeze a lot of the waves and getting a lot of damage out there from that perspective. Then last but not least, again, for pure vanilla here, we do have our chocolate set. Again, getting lots and lots of heals off, big heals, to keep our team alive. All right, so that is the strategy objective with this particular level. We talked about some of the enemies. We talked about some of the stuff that's going to hold our team back. We gave you the team along with a couple of different options that you can maybe try and put to the test. Certainly comment down below. Let me know what you used, if something similar, something different, those kinds of things to be successful. And then we broke down each of the toppings and gave you some treasure ideas. So now we got to go through and clear the level and run. All right, so here we go. Stage 2-8 master mode. The team is underway here. All right. First wave cleared. So here you start to see those big old hogs. Again, keeping shields on, lots of good range in the life. Again, we are pretty high in terms of the power level in this one, which is always helpful. All right. Always got to be careful against these guys in the back here. They can single target pretty fast and deal some heavy damage. They can be a little bit tricky. All right, here we go with the mini boss. Like I said, they're going to keep stunning and pushing us back. Getting these off is going to be huge. Again, freezing, slowing them down. As you can see, lots of damage there. Again, getting the defense down is huge. Should be 1 or 2 more there. There we go. Much faster, again, than some of the go wide strategy. You can see some of that single target hitting, and a great team to help you overcome master mode 2-8. All right, perfect run, and we got a fig cookie soul core, which is awesome. All right, let's go back and pull this all together for today's episode, setting you up for success here in terms of master mode 2-8. I think it's called Dragon Hill. That's right, I got it right. All right, let's go ahead there. With that said, we gave you the team. We broke down the strategy of success for you here. We gave you some ideas and things that you can swap out and change. We did the run to show you the success of this particular group to help you overcome and 3-star 2-8 master mode on auto mode. So thank you for tuning in. Questions, comments, do let me know. Feel free to swing by the Discord server. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It's a great way for us to help grow the channel. I appreciate this community very, very much. Lastly, you take care, you stay safe. We got a ton more Cookie Run content headed your way. We'll see you on the next one. Out of here.